what is crypto? For somebody who doesn't know, I don't know what is crypto. Tell me, what is crypto? What is blockchain? What is Bitcoin? How the hell does that work? That something that you can't really see, touch, this physical, is worth money and you can earn. How does it work?
Same question can be asked to the money that you have in your bank account, right? It's only virtual and it still has a buying power. Crypto, short for cryptocurrency, is a combination of two words: crypto and currency. Crypto comes from cryptographic, which means it's a coding basically behind it that makes it safe and secure, that makes it encrypted. And currency is a means of an exchange, basically, right? Monetary means of an exchange. So this is basically this. It's a cryptographic means of an exchange, right? So it's an encrypted money type of an asset that you can exchange.
How it works? How basically does it work? Because what is blockchain? How is blockchain involved? Because we hear a lot of blockchain.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, again, two words: block and chain, right? So it's a chain of blocks, and those blocks it's a chain of blocks of information. And this information regards the transactions, right? So, for instance, I send you money, right? I send you whatever amount of cryptocurrency, A, B, C, can be Bitcoin. I send you whatever amount of Bitcoin. So the main difference is that it removes the intermediaries. When I send you money via bank transfer, like a wire, right? There is more. Why does it take 3 or 5 days at times for money to come through? Have you ever thought about it, right? It's because you have 20 different other intermediary banks that are turning over this money on their foreign markets on high-frequency trades.
Yeah, because, for example, the same bank, it takes, immediately or in a few hours, and from bank to another bank or a different country, it can take up to days, and that's annoying.
Well, I don't wear cash on me, right? But imagine I put you money here. It takes 1 second.
Yeah.
Right? So technically, there's no reason for why it should take so long for the bank to process the same transaction. And the reason is that those investment banks that are along the way, that are whole within the banking ecosystem, they make the transactions between themselves. They make money on interest generated from those trading of those assets very often, right? And they make money in fees. So in the end, it costs you a lot of money. It takes time. And quite often it happens that the bank in the middle tells you, I'm not going to send the money to you. I'm not going to get the money further simply because I don't like this for A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z reasons. And in the end, you learn that you cannot send money to your mom for birthday because whatever, right? Or it costs you a lot of money and they send it back because they say the bank is closed. Sorry, right?
Or they tell you need to pay a special tax.
Or you need to pay a special tax, right? Whatever. So crypto is the solution to this, right? It came as a little bit of a paradigm. It came as an answer to broken financial system in 2008 on 31st of October, right? When the Lehman Brothers bank collapsed, basically. This is where what put down
financial crisis started.
This is GFC, basically, Great Financial, the Great Financial Recession, Jiffer. So the Bitcoin was a solution to a broken financial system that overinflated the real estate mortgage market, basically, making the mortgages, unpayable. Right? Because there was so much inflation, so little control, and so much of a lack of control that it has inflated economy through the real estate and unprecedented giveaway of mortgages to whoever, you cannot pay the loan, doesn't matter, we get you money, right? Because we have the money in the system. And they were giving away money to everybody to later find out that those people the debtors were not paying those debts off. And this is what put the banks to die. This is what put the entire financial system in the U.S. economy to basically make it collapse, which led to an actual great financial recession. So Bitcoin was a solution to this because it removes the broken financial system, right? And it removes it because there are not all those intermediaries. There's a third party that is not standing in the process, but is only executing this transaction for you.
So Bitcoin saved the economy, right?
Well, it can save the economy. It can save the economy, right? So if I send you money, basically, it's an internet network of computers that when plugged in, basically, they can process the transaction. And whoever has the fastest computer, the fastest kind of
so we're getting to the crypto miners themselves. And the mining machines based on powerful GPUs. And we see the huge shelves of computers and power-hungry machines. And more you have, more can you generate the cryptocurrency itself, being part of the system.
Yeah, generating means basically processing the transaction because the mining process is exactly what pushes through this money transaction from me to you.